Man, they've been going strong for like a past hour now.
We have, or the game has?
The game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like these people, like they've been running around for like an hour now.
Well, I mean, they got to liberate a city. That's probably going to take some time. So...
Fair.
I think we should split into 2 groups.
And cover more ground. Good idea.
Behold, my genius. Cash first.
All the materials I collected for your little pet projects don't count for anything.
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it.
Well, your quality control sucks ass, and you know that.
Or maybe don't let the demon smack you around so much.
Whatever.
I am truly...
She's a love interest. She's gotta be.
Absolutely.
Oh, so you're an artist now, huh?
Yes, I am. Got any questions, little chicken? My grandmother was called the 45 caliber virtuoso, legendary gunsmith. I hope to be like her someday.
That's a nice
an
revolver.
artist and a lethal artisan. Everything I create is art, whether it's a gun or a steel pot to cook birds in.
Holy shit.
Any more questions? Huh?
Are they saying her family made... They're actually going to go into this lore.
And if I don't see you along the way,
I think they're hinting that her mother or
I'll see
her
you at the
family
bottom of
made
Qliphoth.
ebony and ivory.
Sure.
No. Ooh.
I gotta shake the
That was
cobwebs out.
unexpected.
I like
Let
that
you
if
know.
that's true.
Hey, you got any more questions? Better ask it now. I can't read minds. Ooh, well, yeah.
It's...
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that would be really cool if because we know how Dante gets the melee weapons. They're devil arms.
Right.
But ebony and ivory, which are his trademark guns, we've been hinted that there's a lot of lore to them, but it's never been shared. So at that point, I wonder if we're finally going to get that answer, like who made ebony and ivory, and are they like demon guns or something like that? Oh, and wait, are we playing as V? It says we're playing as Nero. But...
I think this is just the start screen for...
Yeah, oh, okay, so it's better. Oh, I love these mission screens.
Yeah, these are so cool.
This is gorgeous. Oh, and we haven't even... So, look up there. There's a purple orb. So there is a devil trigger in this. I'm just not sure if Nero gets it.
It's probably something Dante related then. I couldn't imagine...
Or V related. It could be.
I mean, I can't imagine not seeing a Devil May Cry game not utilize Dante for like at least a mission.
See, what's kind of throwing me off right now is... oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and equip those then. The Nero looks like he's more tech-based now because he lost his arm.
Right.
So at that point, if V was... Oh, jeez. Okay, hi. Oh, punchline. I love it.
Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter? I love that.
Pick up one of those. That looks fun.
So, equipment. Helter Skelter. Okay, Helter Skelter is... makes up for lack of range with superior piercing power. Use it to break through enemy guards. That's actually pretty cool. Punchline. So let's see. Devil Breaker runs rampant, offering powerful strikes and flying rocket punches. You can even mount it to move around. So here's what I'm gonna do, because you can only have 3. We know what this does.
Well, there is...
Let's do
You
Overture.
can spend red orbs to give yourself 4.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We can upgrade to get a 4th slot if we want it. So now we have Overture. Let's get a couple of punchlines, and we'll mess with that. And we'll probably just stick with those 3, at least for now. And that way we still have enough money that we're getting in.
Okay.
That it won't break the bank, so to speak. So we'll equip these for Nero. But what I was actually about to say is, like, okay, so Nero's more tech-based because of all of his arms and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
What if the devil trigger is more It might be a Dante thing too, but what if it's more V's thing?
That makes sense. That could make sense.
Because a lot of his stuff is very mystical.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, like what if you had to, instead of equipping various arms, if you had to equip the different animals that we're seeing V have?
That'd be way
so like
cool.
the panther and the I don't know what that was. The weapon they used to escape, the big old crawly thing. Did you catch that? They used like this very unique creature to get out.
I can't quite remember it for some reason.
Just go ahead and start the mission, and I'll equip things as we go along. But no, they had like this big, creepy, crawly gorilla-looking thing, and then we've had the bird and we've had the panther. So.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're saying now.
Or his arm equivalent is using these abilities.
I like what they're doing here. I really like what the direction Capcom is taking with this and how they have developed a story and what is going on.
It's a good day for
right,
killing
move out.
demons. He doesn't have his arm, but yet he can still do like the superhuman jumps and all that.
Good for him.
So much for teamwork.
I don't think Nico's the teamwork type. Oh, and what's this? Wire bound. Standing on platforms lit with red flames when no enemies are around will turn the flames blue and cause grim grip points to appear in the... Oh, so this is how they're going to do the hookshot stuff that they did in DMC4. So... let's see. How do we get the arm working? So, okay. Yep, this is exactly what I thought. So this is kind of the hookshotting stuff that we were doing in DMC4. So, boom.
Okay, way cool.
All right. And I guess these cores are the Qliphoth trees that he was talking about.
That V was talking about. Pyrobats, they look like fire keys.
They
Giant
do, in
fire
fact.
keys.
I'm sorry, but I have to channel Alex now and say, why do so many games out have so many damn bats?
I know. Let's going back to Pokemon for a moment. I don't understand why every new generation needs to have a new variant of bat.
Of bat, yeah.
I give me more Eevees. I'm cool with another evolution.
Especially since I don't think this new generation gave an evolution, did it?
Nothing that's been announced yet, but there is a direct in 2 or 3 days.
By the way, so speaking of direct, did you see the Pokemon Direct that happened recently?
Was it covering?
Oh, this might be the one that you're talking about.
Yeah,
so
there's a Pokemon Direct.
I wanted to ask your
week.
opinion on some of the announcements they made. So first of all, they have Pokemon Masters, which is just going to be a mobile app or a mobile game that you can now play as the gym leaders.
Oh, I
team
didn't
them
see.
up together.
I didn't see that, but that's kind of cool.
It looks very similar to another game that I've been playing, which is Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia.
Oh, that game looks fun.
Yeah, I like it just because it puts different party members together. So that was one of the announcements that they made. The other one was Pokemon Home, which is basically it's an expansion on their bank feature. So now you can have the Pokemon Home manage all of your Pokemon in the bank.
Oh,
and be able to move them around to various games, including Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu.
That's convenient.
And you could actually convert. You could technically move your generation Pokemon over to Pokemon Go if you didn't have those. So you could say oh, I have never been able to find this particular Rhydon, but I have it in this game. Now you can move that over from your Pokemon Home over to Pokemon Go.
Oh, that's nice.
So they did that. And then the thing that I'm not gonna lie, people, it weirded me the F out when they announced it, is Pokemon Sleep.
Oh, I thought people were making jokes about that on social media. I didn't realize that was a real thing.
It's an official thing. There's a little accessory that you put next to your bed, And the way that they made it sound is you would be doing stuff in your dreams or something like that that would be acquiring something for Pokemon Sleep. And that weirded me the F out. And just for one simple reason. Okay, I'm willing to let video games do a lot of things. Enter My Brain is not one of them.
Yeah, the premise of that is very creepy.
A little bit, yeah. Like I'm willing to do like VR sounds kind of fun. If I could find a right game to be able to do it, then fine. But I'm not sure if I'm on board with the idea of sleeping with a little accessory next to me and like having Pokemon enter my dreams or something like that. I know that sounds really Alex Jonesy, but that is a little concerning to me.
I mean, if it was like me in a field of Pikas, I'm totally fine with that, but I'm not sure I want to like all of a sudden be in a detrimental-esque dream and Mewtwo is like blasting me to smithereens. Like that...
I'm more worried of the tech that could give rise to and what other people might utilize it for. I'm willing to go through a lot of media experiences, but entering my brain to give me a unique experience is not something I want to do. Again, call me Alex Jonesy. I don't care, but like, because if you're bringing this information into the brain to have a Pikachu in your dreams, then people can get crap out, and that's
concerning.
That's
and
concerning to me. I know that's very conspiracy theorist of me, but as soon as they announce that, I'm like, oh, I can see a lot of people having problems with this kind of tech. Especially if, it's Japan that's announcing it, which means China's like countries like China have looked into it
as well.
And I don't feel comfortable in that regard.
I think you need to do something with...
Yeah, I just need to find another hookshot point.
Those orbs right there. You have to do something with those orbs. Because you're talking about, like, that Grim Grip. So it says...
Okay, I thought I had to have one of those. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So that was my Helter Skelter. After attack... Oh, so... No, that didn't do it. Oh, that worked? There we go. All right, use the gun. Okay.
That's way cool, though.
I know Ebony and Ivory. I don't really know all of Nero's accessories.
Well, it's also been like a hot moment since you last played Devil May Cry 4, so...
Yes, it has, actually. Okay, so I guess I'm going into the sewers. Because that's always fun in these games, right?
Gross.
Demon Tree Blood Clots.
Even more gross.
Oh, but it dries up the roots, so...
Well, I mean, a blood clot's not good for any sort of living organism, so I mean, good on you for getting rid of that.
Just reminds me of those old smoking commercials that... where they would... never mind, I'm not going to bring that up because it would even make me sick. But, well... This is one of the reasons I don't like the truth.org. All right, they're more interested in making really gross commercials than proving a point
about how smoking is horrible for your health.
And so the thing I was going to bring up is there was an old '90s commercial where they would show how smoking, along with like fatty foods and stuff like that, would clog up your arteries. And the way they did it, I'm not going to describe.
I appreciate that.
But yeah. This is why I don't have respect for the truth.org, is they're more interested in shock value than actually teaching something.
Yeah, that is gonna like provide a short-term solution, but ultimately like that shock value will disappear and people will get over it.
Okay, so we took care of 2 of those. We need to take care of another one because there are more tentacles. Oh, hi, Scythe.
The Reaper has come for your solo.
It has, but unfortunately, Nero be a snarky bastard.
I think there's another... Oh, no, that's not a clot.
No, this is a... Dang it.
There's another, like, 2 guys right there. Was that punchline you used?
I'm not quite sure. It almost looked like the punchline was enhancing my gunshots.
Well, it was still pretty cool. You need to get on the other side of those roots.
Yep.
And I just wonder how you get on the other
Except
side.
there's no clots over here, but I think I saw clots the other way. So maybe they're all connected that way. And by the way, just in case if somebody wants to put in the comments that I'm being very Alex Jonesy, I guess I gotta do this now. You gotta stop putting things that turn the freaking frogs gay! Don't you understand that? Yeah, believe it or not, I don't really know any other Alex Jones lines. I don't listen to Alex Jones. Okay, all right, well.
Cool.
Other place to go.
You're just a little less than 2,000 away from having enough red orbs.
Yes, I'm very happy about this, so that we can start air hiking. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Okay.
Delicious.
Well, apparently we did something right. Because now we got these guys again.
That is just so cool.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Wow.
Lots more things to kill.
He just snuck up on you like, hey, friend.
Yeah. Hi there. Can I borrow some Pokemon cards?
There's like neck breathers. It's just like.
My favorite character from Hey Arnold is the neck breather kid. The one that always got punched by Helga.
Oh man, Helga is like every millennial adult. I feel they just want to like do what she does and just get away with it.
We'll be the bully, but I don't think we all want to erect weird shrines to Arnold.
Oh, you don't have one?
I don't have one, no.
Shit.
No, in Hey Arnold's case, I probably had one to Gerald.
He was pretty cool.
Gerald was my favorite character in that show, but that was just because like I'm a lore whore. I really am, and he was always the one that knew all the neighborhood stories.
Any news on that like Hey Arnold movie? They like announced it, and I haven't heard anything else.
I haven't
about
heard anything recently on it
because
I've also been hearing that they're talking about a Hey Arnold reboot series.
I think a reboot after the movie would be super cool because and the reason
I'm okay
why
with Hey Arnold. I'm not okay with a reboot of Rugrats.
No, neither am I. Like I think Rugrats has served its purpose in 90s kids entertainment.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for this Hey Arnold movie because I always felt like that episode where they talked about Arnold's parents and how they got lost in the jungle and all that, or we don't know what happened to them.
I think the first movie was supposed to handle, because didn't the first movie like take them out to the jungle?
No, the first movie was like some corporation who wanted to ground zero his like neighborhood and make it into like more city. And then so they like fought back and they were able to like petition not for that to happen. This second movie is supposed to address what happened to Arnold's parents in the jungle, which is something I think, and I can speak.
That's something that everybody wanted to know at one point.
Yes, because they had that episode, as I was saying, where they talked about the truth of his parents, and then the entire program ended. Like it was the series finale, not a season, a series. So like it just left it on this huge cliffhanger. What happened to Arnold's mom and dad? And so I'm excited for this movie because I want to know what happens, which I know sounds ridiculous because it's fiction. Like you know, fiction is shit. But much like you, I also really like story stuff like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, I completely agree. Like if they have story that they still need to tell with Hey Arnold, then I'm okay with them exploring it.
Whereas with Rugrats, like I don't think
Rugrats is done.
Like there really is not a story to tell. But
have the Reapers returned with the ginormous scissors? They have returned.
That was really cool.
Oh, now that looks scary.
Oh God, death
They
scissors.
finally made this model scary. I guess there's one thing I have to thank for Dark Souls. Like that looks very Dark Souls-y.
That is horrific, but
No
so cool.
kidding. Okay, so I think this is where we came in. So let me take care of this.